Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to this X Championship match, which, as you can see, takes place inside a steel cage, and a roll-up's not going to do the champion any good. The way to win this one is by escaping the cage, be it through the door or over the top. My name's LT Dangerous, and I'll be calling the action each and every step of the way, and what an interesting scenario we have here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Indiana Jones, the former X-Champion, enacting his rematch clause against Albert Wesker, the man who took the belt from him. There is history between these two. They actually fought in a steel cage match in Season 1 of X, and Indy won that match, which I think is probably why he chose this as the stipulation for his rematch here tonight. Wesker locking in a submission hold here. That's not going to help him win the match, but it is going to mean Indiana Jones is going to find it difficult to climb the cage with a bust-up arm. Indy fighting his way out. The history between these two didn't end there, mind you. Indy thrown into the cage wall by Wesker. At the end of Exceeding Expectations, our second mega event, Wesker won the X Championship for the first time, pinning Vega in a fatal four-way match, also featuring Green Lantern and Zangief. After the match, immediately after that, those knees there by Wesker. That's usually the setup for his finishing move, the umbrella opener. And here it comes. And there we go, and I think Wesker could have Indy laid down long enough to get out of the cage, but he chooses to stay on the offensive. Indy fighting back to his credit. Immediately after winning the championship, Wesker was assaulted by his former tag partner, Iron Man, who Wesker turned on with an umbrella opener. Iron Man assaulted Wesker with a kendo stick. Indiana Jones capitalized by cashing in the bank shot contract to give him a championship opportunity. Taking the belt from Wesker, and Wesker, of course, recently won it back from Indy in a one-on-one situation. And as I've said before, I don't like Wesker, I don't like his methods, but I can't argue with his results, and he won the championship fair and square. I can't take that away from him. The knees to the back again. Wesker really doing the damage to his challenger here tonight, and here comes another umbrella opener. And I think if Wesker now tries to leave the cage, he's going to find very little resistance from Indiana Jones. But he stays on the assault. Wesker not even attempting to get out of the cage. I think that Wesker's happy to be stuck in the cage with Indy, because it means he can inflict as much punishment on Indy as he likes, and Indy can't get out, if Wesker is fortunate enough to deal enough damage to him. So far, though, those knees to the spine that Wesker uses. Big spinning punch there. Two umbrella openers. And here comes another big knee to the back. Wesker is fully in control of this one. All right, Wesker, you've made your point. Oh, God almighty, come on. That's enough. Climb the cage. You've won. There's no way Indy can get up now, unaided. Wesker thinking about climbing. No! Having second thoughts about climbing the cage. Oh my God, the pain that Indiana Jones is in now. Wesker's trying to snap his arm. Let the man go, you son of a bitch. Indy's a brave and valiant fighter, but I don't know if he can come back from this. Wesker's not interested in winning the match. He just wants to toy with Indiana Jones. He wants to hurt the man. DDT there by the challenger, who has really got a lot of ground to make up for here. Indy very much on the back foot. Wesker dropped throat first across that top rope there. Whipped into the corner. Nice heel across the ring there by Indy. That's a pretty big jump. I'm not sure he can make it, but he does. Diving headbutt. That is how you take the fight to the challenger. Wesker crawling desperately to the door. Indy having none of that. Wesker, though, immediately back in. This is the problem with Albert Wesker. So strong, so agile, so quick. So ultimately dangerous. And I think now he's starting to realise he shouldn't have toyed with Indy so much. He should have escaped the cage, because suddenly this has turned into an uphill battle. Oh my God, the knees again. Come on, Wesker, for God's sake. What have you got to prove at this point? You've won the match. Another umbrella opener now. And that's got to be it. There's no way. There's just no coming back from this now for Indiana Jones. Come on, Wesker, for God's sake, be a professional for once in your life. And mercifully, it looks like he's trying to climb the cage. Good. You son of a bitch. Indy, the heart of a champion, pulling himself back to his feet here. Heart of a champion, but sadly not leaving as the champion. Albert Wesker retains the X Championship. And it looks like Indiana Jones finds his name crossed off Albert Wesker's hit list. But we'll just see about that. I happen to know there's someone who'd like a shot at Albert Wesker. The man he pinned for the X Championship way back at the end of Season 2 in the first place, that kicked all these events into motion. That being Vega. Whether you love him or hate him, Vega gets results in the ring in the same way Wesker does. So I think we're going to have ourselves an X Championship match. Albert Wesker versus Vega, and that'll be coming soon here in X. Just keep them peeled, ladies and gentlemen. Until next time, thanks for joining me. I've been LT Dangerous. Ciao for now.